CEO of Ironically Creating the Difference. I want to talk to you a little bit about surface and surface changing of your bowling ball. So this bowling ball here, we got a brand new Notorious bowling ball. And this bowler said, hey, I got this bowling ball. I just drilled it brand new yesterday. Man, I'm really seeing a lot of over-under from it. Either it doesn't react enough or reacts too much. Slow it again for me, please, one more time. So I said, well, let's take a look and see what's going on with this bowling ball. See if we can kind of even that out a little bit, make it a little more predictable. So let's take a look at the bowling ball. You can see the bowling ball right there. Got that dot technology, which is kind of neat. Go ahead, throw it one more time for me. We saw the last shot that he had. I want to go ahead and have him throw a couple of shots just so we can get a real good feel for what's going on with this ball reaction in general. And then maybe we will alter the surface of his bowling ball to change the performance of it. I just need to kind of see what's going on first. So the first shot was light. That one was wide right. Did not recover down lane. So that kind of tells me a little bit about the ball's hooking a little bit too early, because if you threw it wide right, we know we're on a house shot. We know we got a lot of friction. The ball should recover on a house shot like that. When it rolls forward like that, that means it's really experiencing too much friction. So this is a really good time for us to then go back in and modify. This is a really strong ball too. It's just a big hooking, stronger ball. So we're gonna go ahead and modify this ball, and we will change the surface of it and see exactly what it does with a little bit of a surface change. So it's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm thinking basically with the process that we currently have set up here, he needs it to get down the lane and make a little bit more of an angular move when he misses to the friction. So what we're gonna do, we're actually gonna use a brand new product from CTD Bowling. It's called TruCut Hand Applied Polish powered by Turtle Wax. Now what's cool about this polish is it's meant to be used by hand. You can use this by hand. It's gonna leave you a 5,500 grit finish on your bowling ball, but one of the cool things is if you actually use it on a ball spinner, you can actually get yourself a 6,200 grit finish. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna go ahead and use our ball spinner here, and I'm going to polish this bowling ball. Let me show you how you can do it. So in a pro shop setting, typically you'll wanna go ahead and have yourself a microfiber pad. Actually, I'm gonna use a microfiber pad because we got one in-house. We're gonna use the polish. We're gonna put a little bit of polish on the pad like so. And this is typically what you would do in a pro shop setting, right? Obviously, we're mostly concerned here with getting this ball down the lane and giving it some more back-end ball motion, and that's exactly what this polish does. Now, I could do this by hand as well, so it's kind of cool in the fact that it allows you to be able to do it with the ball spinner as well. So we're gonna go ahead and polish this ball up. We're gonna use a ball spinner. We're not even gonna worry about that underlying grit initially, because I know for a fact that if we get the ball polished, that's gonna have a definite change in the ball reaction. So put a little bit more of the polish right here on the ball, just like so. You can see the bowling ball is pretty dull. You're gonna do 4 sides. When you're using a ball polish on a ball spinner, we'd say 4 sides will cover the ball pretty good. If you're doing a surface job, I like to do 6. And you say, well, what are the sides? Because bowling balls are round, they don't have sides, Ron. That's true. So what we do is we do top, bottom, and then I'll show you the other 2 sides. Right now we're doing the bottom. We just got done doing the top, right? Okay. So that's top, bottom. We did top, bottom. Now we're gonna go to this side, see this side, and then we'll flip it over to that side. So do that, just a little more polish here. This polish was actually developed by Turtle Wax and Creating the Difference to specifically polish up bowling balls. Now, if you want to get that 6,200 grit finish, the right process that you'd have to use is you'd have to go with a 3,000 grit pad first, and then you'd want to hit the ball with a P5000D, and then you'd want to put some polish on it. Obviously, we took this ball right out of the box. He's used it a little bit, so it's whatever he's used it to, which we didn't check it, but that's okay, because at the end of the day, we know we need to get this ball down the lane more, and we need to give him a little bit more back-end reaction. So we're going to do that with this polish. He actually had bowled some games with it, and Lincoln was like, man, I'm not really liking this ball a whole lot because of the reaction. And it really comes down to the consistency of the reaction or lack thereof, so we're going to fix that with just changing the surface. This is one of the things to think about, because surface really, once the ball's drilled, surface is the only way to change your ball reaction. So you need to be very cognizant of that and leverage that on your ability. Now, one of the cool parts is a little bit, look at that, we got the big purple stuff here. So a little bit of purple stuff. We actually flip the pad over to the other side too. So we'll do that side. A little bit of purple stuff on this side. All this is doing is just getting any excess off, getting it nice and clean. The ball now is ready to be used again. So we'll take the ball, give it back to the consumer, And we'll grab our polish with us. We'll have our polish come with us so we can actually, so you can see the bowling ball definitely looks different. So we'll take it out to the lane and we will throw it again. So now what we're gonna do is we should be able to get the ball to get down the lane more and give us more of a back end reaction. And now it should be more consistent in general, simply because the setup should allow the ball to be a little bit more consistent. So we get the ball in the same lane because that way we get the same pattern, the same reaction. So we'll bowl back on 6 again, which is no big deal there. And this should give him a little bit more length, a little bit more back end reaction, and that's what we're looking for. And then that should allow him to, when he misses in, for it to hold pocket, when he misses right, for it to come back. So that one he missed in. Okay, so the ball held pocket a little bit too much. That's fine. That's fine. So we'll have him throw it again. That one, obviously, like I said, because he missed in, the ball should hold. It actually holds a little bit too long, which is okay. It's a real easy adjustment. I'm really curious to see what happens when he misses right, because if he misses right and the ball recovers, now we're doing the right kind of thing. I think we're going to be good here. Go ahead and throw that again for me, please. Because you're either, typically when you're bowling on a house shot, you're either going to get hold or hang. I'm sorry, you're either going to get hold room or you're going to be able to free hook it, but you don't get both. More times you only get one or the other. So in this case, what I'm going for with the long and angular is when he misses to the right, the ball recovers more so than when he misses in. This is a strong asymmetric ball, so you're not going to get a hold, what we call hold room, being able to miss in, the ball holds pocket as well. But we should be able to miss right, and the ball should recover very, very nicely. So we'll see. That shot is definitely further right. Much better ball reaction. So if you have more questions, need more information, make sure you check us out at ctdbowling.com. We have that TruCut hand applied polish powered by Turtle Wax. It allows you to get a 5,500 grit finish when you use it by hand. You can get a 6,200 grit finish when you use it on a ball spinner. Make sure you check us out at ctdbowling.com. Ronald Hickman, CEO from Create a Difference. Have a great day.